Hey guys, what's up? We're doing kind of an interesting video today. We're currently driving out to Lancaster. As you can see, we're passing the windmills out in the middle of nowhere here on the back road. But I thought I've been working on not just myself, like gaining confidence and trying to follow like my path in life. I've been listening to a lot of Master Shri Akarshana's meditative videos, and he's really been helping me out a lot, like not only get like some of the best sleep I've ever had, but because he does sleep meditative videos, but also to come to the realization of like walking your true path in life and finding like your true life's happiness. And so with working on that, he's teaches you to push yourself out of your comfort zone and really truly believe in yourself, not just working on yourself, but also living the path. Like if you want something in your life, not only do you have to go out and get it, but you really have to believe that you're going to get it, and that starting to live like you're already successful before you even become successful, which helps to then bring those things to you that you were seeking in life. So I'm doing it. I'm pushing myself out of my comfort level. I've attained 2 tickets. They were free to a mental health awareness summit or what have you out in Lancaster today. So we're going to be doing some networking out there. It's kind of scary for me, honestly, to be doing all of this. I have low confidence, and I've really been working on that. And so just really believing in myself is kind of a hard step for me, and putting myself out there, like starting this channel was incredibly hard for me. I don't think people understand. I'm a very private person. I'm very quiet. Unless I've gotten to know you, like you're one of my close friends or family members, I really don't put myself out there much. I'm more of a hermit. I like to like stay at home and just be around my pets and my family and my friends. I don't really go out much unless it's to do like the necessary things like going to the store and things like that. Or now if we're talking about a vacation, I'm all about that. I love going on vacations. Especially when it's to the beach. That's all I do is I do beach. I'm Ken. I don't know if you know me, but I do beach. That's my job. Beaching. So yeah, we're headed out there right now. The other day, John made me some really awesome business cards, so we're going to be handing those out when we get there. We just had them made at Office Max, and it's got all my information on the back there. It's even got a little thing for you to scan, a little QR code. So I thought those were really nice. They came out really, really well. And oops, my bad. I'm not that good at filming, but I'm learning. I need to get another one of those like things that helps you hold your phone. But yeah, we're gonna go and give those out to people and just try to get the awareness out there about my channel, and to hopefully get a few more viewers or subscribers or what have you. Or even, the goal of all this is just to reach people and just to help people that are in a similar situation. So many people are out there suffering with mental illness, or have friends or family member that are suffering with mental illness, and they just, they need help. They need guidance and like a better understanding of what it's like to live with mental illness. And that's what I'm trying to put out there into the world, just spread that awareness so that it's more acceptable to be living with a mental illness, because so often it is really hard to live with a mental illness in this community as it is, because people like to judge and make rash snap decisions. Sorry if the camera's bouncing all over the place. We're on a bumpy road. But yeah, it can be really hard for kids in school, for adults going out to the workplace, for relationships. When you get into a relationship, it's really hard on you and the other person, because you're trying to weave your way through these problems. And so many relationships end in divorce these days, and it's really unfortunate. And I don't know, I just really wanted to try this as a new thing. It is really scary and nerve-wracking for me, putting myself out there this much. But I'm hoping that we come back today with some positive experiences, and that we can maybe help somebody or spread more awareness, or things like that are just, those are the things I'm really, really passionate about. I know I'm stumbling around with my words. I was thinking about this yesterday. I was like, should I have like written something down to like, to go by? Because I feel kind of like, I don't know, I should have planned for this a little better, but I'm one of those people that I just like to speak from the heart. I don't like things to feel rehearsed or like they've been gone over, because, you know, I like those people that also like tend to speak from their heart and they're really honest about their feelings, because it's hard to be vulnerable and honest about who you are as a person. So many people in this life try to like cover up who they are or like hide it around other certain people, and I just don't think we should have to do that. You know what I mean? We should really just be being ourselves and accepting who we are. And it really helps when the people around you accept who you are and are understanding as well. So I think that's the big goal here today. So I'll take some video along the way and some video of when we get there. And I'm hoping everything goes well, you guys. Wish me luck. So we'll see you guys out there. Bye. So I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I had actually booked for 2 mental health awareness events, and one of them was for the lgbtqia plus community, and I didn't know if it was kosher for me to go there, because even though I am an ally, I am not myself any of those things. So I was like, oh, you know, I just won't go to that one. Just in case, you know, until I can, I guess, get more awareness out there that I'm an ally. I don't know what I'm doing. And so I think that one was the one in Lancaster, and this one today is actually it's in LA. So I thought we were going to one place, and we're actually going to another, much farther, twice as far away. So we're currently in Lancaster now. But we have much farther to go, and so yeah, I didn't end up going to the other one, even though I did consult with my gay children. And they were like, you can totally go, you're an ally, it doesn't matter. But I was like, I don't know, and it's twice as far away. I didn't want to go all the way out to LA because we didn't have the money for the gas at the time, and I guess we're making money now, so we got to just make the money to go to LA today. So this is interesting. This will be interesting to figure out.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
So anyways, yeah, that was my update. I guess I'll let you know how it goes. I guess we'll be there around 11. It's 9 in the morning now. So this will be interesting. I guess we're going to LA today. I'll see you guys when we get to LA. Okay, bye. Okay, clarification. I didn't want to go to the LGBTQIA plus one, not only because it was so far away, but also because I cannot speak on what it is like to come from that background. So because I am not a gay or trans or things like that, I can't, you know, it's going to be a little weird for me to go and just be like, oh, I totally understand where you're coming from, and I don't. So I don't know. I am a huge ally. I don't want it to sound bad, like, oh, you didn't go because there's gay people there. No, I am obsessed with gay people. You have no idea. Like, I'd say like 99% of the people I watch and love are gay. So, I mean, I love Tracy Mattel, Alyssa Edwards.
At the next stop sign, turn left.
My kids are gay, like I said. Shane and Ryland. Those are like, literally, I wanted to get a t-shirt made that said like, most of the people I love are gay. So just to like put that out there and be an ally. But I've actually wanted to go to like a gay pride event too, because I don't know, I love it. I love gay people. I find their honesty and their openness so refreshing, and I love their funny personalities. I love how brave and strong they are in like the face of adversity. I don't know, I just love them so much. So anyways, just to clarify,
at the stop sign, turn left onto West Avenue D.
They're gay. I love gay people. I'm still trying to like dip my toes as an ally. Like, I'm trying to learn like where my place is. So like, I think I'd start by probably going to a gay pride thing with my kids first and like see how that goes, and then like maybe later on go to other things like that. So yeah, just to clarify. I don't want to offend anybody. So I will see you when we get there.
In 3.7 miles, turn right to merge onto CA 14 South.
All right, buddy. Just a question asking for a friend. So how do you get accepted into the gay community? Because is there like a waiting list? Is there like a fan club? Because I'd like to join. I'm kind of a stalker of you guys. Like, is there like an invitation that I'm waiting for in the mail? Is there somebody I talk to? Is there a meeting? Is there like a process? Is there like a hiring process? Something I need to do? I need to get my references in order. I don't. I was like, we were at Walmart one night and there was these two gay guys walking around and I was like, should I go talk to them? I'm like, I just want gay friends. Like, I just love gay people. I know that's probably weird, but I don't know. I just love them. So somebody sent me an invite. Look at that, you guys. The beautiful Vasquez Rocks. We've stopped there a couple times before. It's just so cool looking to me. Isn't that where they filmed like one of the Star Wars or Star Trek? Star Trek.
It was a very famous episode for fighting the alien.
Yeah. Right, so cool. So if you can see past my dirty windows, so awesome. I think this is where some of the San Andreas Fault is, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, actually, out here was one of the first places that they actually started filming movies before they moved to Hollywood, Bakersfield, and now go there.
Yeah.
Some of the hot spots for filming back in the day before everything moved to Hollywood.
I just think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful landmark. We like to stop there. We did some geocaching there because we're nerds. Nerd! I just wanted to show you guys that. I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. We've still got about 1 hour left on the road.
Don't forget the famous reenactment by Paul was filmed there too.
Me and my stupid ass. Oh yes, Paul! Dude, one of my favorite actors to this day. Simon Pegg. Oh, I love him. He's got several of my favorite movies, including one of my absolute all-time favorites, which is Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Paul. Just love them so much. Alright, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Okay, in another turn of events. I can't do it. Okay, in another turn of events, today's Mental Health Awareness Summit is actually the one for the lgbtqia plus community, and I am going to that now.
After we went to the wrong
I don't know why it didn't dawn on me that when I said that the LGBTQIA plus was the one that was in LA, that this was the one that's in LA. And so now, apparently we went to the wrong address. We pull up, it's like this huge, this huge like colonial house. It's gorgeous. It looks like so rich. And I'm like, oh wow, like this is where we're gonna have it at. This is great. This is awesome. I walk in, this guy like buzzes me into the door and he's like, no, it's not here, but somebody else came here looking for it too. So somebody else got lost. I'm not the only one, and I'm running late and it's 17 miles back in the other direction. So we already passed it apparently. Now we have to go back. So I am gonna be around my gay community today, which I couldn't be more excited. God's pushing me to do this. I know he is. And so I don't know, everything's crazy. It's really funny, a weird mistake. I don't know how this happened, but it's hilarious. So the other mental health awareness thing isn't until the 31st, and it is in Lancaster. So I think I thought I was going to that one today, but I'm actually going to this one, and you know what? I'm happy. Happy mistake. I'm ready. So I guess... So I guess we'll find out if the gay community accepts me today. I really hope they do. So I'm just gonna go in there and be my goofy little silly self and see how it goes. You know, at the very least I reach 1 or 2 people, and I'd still, that will still make my day. So I'm not like overshooting for the moon here. We're just gonna see what happens. This is crazy. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're back on the freeway, headed to the other location now for the right address. I'm hoping, Jesus, these are the ones that tied to my damn tickets, so this better be right. Dang it. It's 11:45. It started at 9 a.m. it only lasts until 2. I've got like 2 hours when I get there to just try to make any kind of difference. I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys when we get there. I'm trying. Bye. Hey guys, so first of all, I didn't report anything. So I failed on that part. We got there, we were like 2 hours late. It had already been way underway. We missed all the, a bunch of the speakers that had gone up and spoken before we had gotten there. And unfortunately, we missed a lot of that because we ended up going to the wrong address. So, lesson learned, I need to do more background research to where the heck I'm going before I go there. And which place exactly I'm going to. Because I guess I thought this was the other place, and it just wasn't. So, taking away from that whole experience, sorry, I'm taking pastries out of my mouth. They had free food there. Can you believe that? Like, if you just went and listened, they give you free food. And not just a little bit, they give you a lot. Like, they catered this whole event. Like, they had scones, muffins, like, all kinds of stuff. Sodas, bottles of water, sandwiches, boxes with, like, a whole meal in it. Like, I was, like, blown away. I'm like, wow. And, anyway, while we were there, we were listening to everybody's stories, and Rainbowlabs is where we were at today. So Rainbowlabs basically is an lgbtqia plus mental health awareness group, and they are trying to raise awareness in schools and work with kids from the lgbtqia plus community and give them more opportunities to feel included. Including sports and things of that nature, after school programs, and I think it's great. Some of the things we touched on was like bullying in the schools, and one of my daughters herself has faced discrimination and bullying, just being in a part of the gay community, and I don't think it's right. I don't stand for it, and obviously we still have a long way to go when it comes to topics like that. And so I think programs like this, groups like this, the Rainbowlabs, are so important. They're so vital. We're still, this is such an important conversation to have because, when I was raised, my generation is much different than my parents' generation, okay? And like my parents' generation is much different than my grandparents' generation or my great-grandparents' generation. They were all raised differently. And so what one person believes, another person may not. And that's the hard part when you're raising your children, is you really have to think that the times are changing. And a lot of people just are really hard to accept the changes that need to be made. And, and the town that we're from is a very small community. It's very much a conservative community. And, I've seen it at my own daughter's school where she was being treated poorly by some of the children there. And then when she went to go turn in those kids that were bullying her and, calling her the F word and things of that nature, and then threw a Trump flag on her, she went and told the yard duties and the campus security, and they basically told her that, that's his right to freedom of speech and stuff like that, so we're not going to do anything about that. I think all they ended up doing was taking his flag or something like that, and I was like, okay, that's outrageous. First of all, that kid should have been expelled or anything, like call the parents, have a meeting. Like, this is ridiculous. If you guys are accepting it and you're the teachers and staff, then this is obviously just going to keep happening to other kids, and unfortunately that's going to make the kids feel more like they want to hide themselves or need to hide themselves and that they can't be themselves, and that's just not right.
It's kind of acceptance we don't want to teach.
Yeah, exactly. And I also want to raise awareness to the kids that are growing up in high school. Like, just because your parents believe one certain way of life and one thing, you don't have to believe that. Okay? You're your own person, and you can believe whatever the heck you want to believe, and that's still okay. I know a lot of people, especially in our small community, follow a very Christian-like background or things of that nature, and a lot of times in religion, people are taught that being gay is wrong and that it's a sin, this and that and the other. And I think that could not be farther from the truth, and that's actually why I'm not a religious person. That's one of the reasons, is because I don't want to follow a religion that believes that gay people are wrong, because I just don't believe in that. And I just believe that a God that I would want to follow would be very open and loving and accepting towards all kinds. And and that's just what I believe. So I do believe in God, and I am a very spiritual person, but I am not going to follow a religion that tells me to hate my fellow man because of who they love. You know, how ridiculous is that? People's personal private lives, that's their choice. Their sexual identity is their choice. And we just need to respect that as a community. And just as long as we're, you know, respecting each other's views and ways of life, I think things would get much better. And then the whole, like, making fun of each other thing just needs to stop already. Like, the bullying is getting ridiculous in all communities. And I just really want these next couple of years to really people just work on self-growth, really, and trying to be more open-minded to other people's lives and other people's experiences. Because just because you believe one thing and you feel one thing, that doesn't mean the person next to you does.
Exactly.
And you know, we can all respect each other's opinions and still be good to one another. So just remember that, like, you don't know what those people are going through and what they've already, so much discrimination they've already gone through in their life, and you could be just that one person that just keeps piling onto it until you're the straw that broke the camel's back. So yeah, just more self-acceptance, more acceptance for others out there. Very, very important. I love what they're doing. They're out there spreading awareness and helping kids and the LGBTQIA plus community, which is great. It's wonderful. I'm here for it. I'm here for it all day. I met some great people. I didn't get to give my card out to like as many people as I would have wanted to, but I don't care. I was telling John, you know, even on the way here, even if I just reach one person, that's it. That's my goal. I'm happy.
But we did meet some terrific people.
We did. We met some awesome people. Sorry, I keep grabbing the phone with the wrong hand. Luis, he was kind of the front man running the whole day to day, and he was like the lead speaker of the whole thing. He did a great job. He seems like a really nice, down-to-earth guy that you just want to be friends with. And we had another great person sitting at our table with us. His name was Jeremy. Very, very sweet guy from the community, and he, you know, was talking about, you know, some of the things that he goes through in life and where he works, and I just thought he was a great person. I really, really enjoyed meeting him. I was nervous as all heck. Like, when I first got there, I was so scared, and then like right when we sat down, he was like pointing at people at the tables, and I noticed it was like kind of like one of those you're back in school settings where the teacher points at you and you have to like speak up, because he was literally just going around the room like pointing at people and waiting for them to give their opinions on the topic. And I'm like I like immediately started panicking. I'm like, what do I say? And then my heart was like racing out of my chest, and like the first thing I was like, oh my god, I need an anxiety pill. I'm gonna have a straight up anxiety attack right here, right now. So I was like, okay, just calm it down, try to breathe, just speak from your heart, whatever comes to you. Like, you are a part of this community as well, and you know, it's all about raising mental health awareness. It's all about, you know, acceptance with the LGBTQIA plus community. So let's just speak on that. So I did. I just kind of was honest. I spoke from my heart about who I was and what I've been through, and the changes I'd like to see being made in the school systems, and you know, helping kids at a younger age, as opposed to like, you know, what happened to me when I was older, where I just kind of fell into drugs and alcohol as a resource because I didn't have any freaking resource. I was like, didn't know what I was doing. I was just like scared of all my crazy feelings I was having, and I was like, well, if I drink this and it makes me feel better, then I guess I'll just keep doing that, because literally there was no resources. I was like, I'm just trying to figure out everything by myself, and it can feel very alone and very isolating when you're going through such extreme mental disorders. And I really wish I would have had more access to counseling and stuff like that in the schools. You know, I remember there was a counselor there at my school, and I think one was like just for your feelings, and the other was like a counselor for like your classes. And so really we only had one counselor there that would talk to you about your feelings, and every time I would try to go talk to her, she had a line like all the way out the door. And I was from like a large high school, so there was a lot of kids there to be seen. And I'm not saying I didn't appreciate that they had a counselor there, because I did, and I know it takes resources and money for them to be able to provide more counseling for kids at school, because these people need to be paid. But at the same time, I just think we could be doing better, you know? These kids obviously need help. If you see a line going out the door, that should be telling you something. Like, these kids need help. And so maybe
find the funding somewhere for it, because it is a big issue, and it's something that
huge issue. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, so things like that are just very, very, very important to me. Seeing those changes happen. I am when I get back home, I'm going to look into my own resources and see what kind of LGBTQIA plus, you know, things we got going on in our area, because I think that would really benefit my daughter, who's struggling right now in high school, not only with her identity, but, you know, just with her mental health and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep educating myself as well. And it can't hurt to learn about other things in your area and help others as well. And then with this platform and my channel is something that's so important to me, and I really want to help be a voice to other people. If my channel ever does make it, let's hope so. But if it does, I really want to use my voice for the good and to spread awareness and to help other people. And that's what's just so important in life, you know? If you get blessed, then pass the blessings on. And, you know, the world will just be a better place because of that. So, I guess that's really all I have to say about all of that. I still think it's hilarious we went to the wrong place, but God wanted me here today, and I know He did. I know He did. It was a very important cause. I needed to be here for it. I needed to meet these people. I needed to hear about this, and we'll see where it takes us. Because it's a very important cause to me and close to my heart. So, with my family and my kids. So, again, I have another, I guess, mental health awareness thing to go to as well at the end of the month. That'll be on the 31st, and that will be the one in Lancaster. The one I should have went to today, but I don't. So anyway. Yeah, we're here. We're traveling back to Tehachapi, and we're stuck in LA traffic. Beautiful, beautiful out there. We watched a FedEx truck driver get in a fight with the what was it? Traffic enforcement.
parking enforcement.
It was kind of funny. It was like he just kept laying on his horn, the FedEx driver, and then the parking enforcement was just kind of like laughing it off and being like, "Just go around me, just." And then he just stopped in the middle of the road, and then the FedEx guy got out of his car, walked out to the window, and I'm like, "Oh, are we about to see a fight right now?" This guy's like screaming out of the middle of the street. I'm like, "Wow, we're here." Like, this is crazy. So I have that other one to go to at the end of the month. I'm looking forward to that, probably now more than ever, because now that I've had practice with this one, not to say that this one's any less, because God, we know it's not. It's so amazing, so great. I love the work that they're doing. I'm so blessed that I got to be a part of that and everything that it's about. But I would really like to see something like that in my area. I'm not sure if we have something like that. I don't think we do, but I'm going to look into that. And then maybe if we don't, maybe just bring it up to the school and be like, "Hey, you guys might want to look into something like this for your LGBTQIA plus kids that are going to the school." You know, and not just that, but the mental health awareness advocacy could also be so helpful and beneficial to the schools in my area. So really just using what I've learned and what I'm learning along the way to pass on to other people to kind of help get this movement going is very, very important to me. And hey, this is Mental Health Awareness Month, so anything that you can do to give back to your community, do it. If you can volunteer. Even if it's just learning more about it, learn more about it. It can't hurt. I mean, it's going to help you later in life anyways, in some way, shape, or form. So you might as well. You might as well. So I guess we're going to be signing off for now. We're probably going to go find a place to eat or something like that. Thank you for coming with me on my journey. Sure. John wants to say something.
So I really enjoyed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Luis and Jeremy and Kevin, you guys were all great.
Heck yeah.
And I really love the work you guys are doing. I'm sorry, I'm still watching the road. I'm in LA traffic.
You're good.
But, I really love it. I really love learning about your guys' work with sports, the Dodgers,
Heck yeah, that was awesome. I couldn't believe that.
And all the things.
Snaps to the Dodgers.
all the things that people said, and all the work they're doing in their schools and other programs that they're doing. Like you said, we went and saw rainbowlabs. They mostly work in East and South LA, but they do cover, he said, LA County. But you know, they deal with about 500 kids, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
And it's all about building safe places for these kids.
Heck yeah.
So totally love everything you guys are doing, and you keep it up.
Heck yeah.
So just wanted to say that. Love you guys.
Yeah, any way I can help support them in the future if I ever do become a popular YouTuber, I'm gonna do it. And Rainbow Labs, I'm coming for you, know? And then, yeah, I hope that we have this much of a positive experience. Because, gosh, they were so kind, weren't they? They were so kind and open, and they just very accepting. Just made sure that nobody felt uncomfortable. Everyone felt heard. And God, I love that. I love those kind of people. Just being around that kind of energy is such a blessing, and it's so wonderful. So again, I just feel very, very blessed, and I learned a lot of new things today that I didn't even know before. Some of the suicide ratings were completely devastating, shocking, disheartening. To know that so many LGBTQIA plus teens are struggling out there. I just think it's awful, and we really do need more resources for these kids that are really just going through it. So yeah, I highly recommend them if you guys want to go to their website and learn more about them. Rainbow Labs in LA. They seem like a great group of people, and they're just doing the right thing. So go ahead and look into them. Look them up if they're in your area. Maybe talk to your kids about going there, because that's a great resource in your area that you might want to take advantage of. So with that, I guess we'll sign off for now, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!